All right, and we are recording. Take it away.
Okay, awesome. All right, I'm glad you guys came on, took time out of your evening to hop onto this training call. I look back to when I was on a training call a year ago when I joined Plexus, and I had, didn't know what I was doing or anything like that, and I just wanted to learn all I could and soak up all the information. I really kind of started out, I didn't even want to do the business, but because of the products were working so well for me that I was finding amazing results. I mean, the scale went down the next day. I had energy like crazy. I didn't need a nap. I could feel the probiotic like working in my stomach, and I knew I found gold, and I just couldn't stop there, and I just had to share. So I would post on Facebook, and people would message me, and I thought, this is something different. Like, I had done another network marketing company before, actually like a couple, and I, sold some products, but I never really like made any like real money, and so this was something totally different that God brought into my life at the right time. My name's Crystal Walker, and I'm a gold ambassador, and I joined Plexus last year in February. I immediately went silver in my very first like real month, because I joined kind of like towards the end of February. And so once I decided that I wanted to at least get my products paid for, which I hope all you guys are at that point where you just love these products and it just makes sense to get them paid for, right? And that is like the easiest thing to do. And I had no idea that I would promote, just going silver, you get 3 people to join you. You get $100 bonus. And each person you sign up, you get $25 to $50 back depending on which welcome kit they buy. So it's totally worth it. And so I want to get you guys started off right. I'm going to go through this quick start guide. If you have your Success Kit, it's in there. If you don't, it's on the way, then that's fine. Just take notes. You'll probably want to take notes anyways. I will go through this, and if you have a question, like Alyssa said, just post on. There's a chat comment right there on the bottom of your screen, and you can just type up a comment, or we will have time for question and answers towards the end. So the first step is to be a product of the product. And which means like, everyone starts with the triplex, because that's the basic welcome pack. And that's great. And you want to be consistent. You want to make sure you're taking your products the way the schedule, your upline, your sponsor should have given you a schedule. If you didn't get one, then ask them for it. It's a schedule. It starts you off slow so you don't have crazy die-off symptoms. And so you follow that schedule, and that's how you want to set up your new ambassador as well. Or really anybody that you sell this product to. So if you even get a customer, you want to start them off right, and you want to give them that schedule. So be a product of the product, and we have about 16 products. And so when you're able to, I wasn't able to purchase all the products the first month I joined, but I knew that I wanted, the vitamins. So then I got the X Factor, and then I wanted the vitamins for my kids. And then, I wanted the Omega vitamin, because I heard about how people are sleeping better. And and then I tried the protein shake, and, then Block came out at convention, or they redid it. And so, you just try the products as you can, because you want to be able to have some kind of, knowledge, experience to be able to say, hey, I tried this product, I love it, or, this product wasn't the greatest for me, but whatever you want to do. You just don't want to sell a product that you don't believe in. So it's important that you're part of the product. The next thing, step 2, is you want to get to know your new ambassador Success Kit. So like I said, you would have received a Success Kit in the mail. It looks like this. Look how beautiful it is. It's so pretty. And you want to go in there, and one of the cool things that stood out to me was this awesome Plexus bling little bracelet, and I wear mine daily. I've been wearing it for a year. It's kind of jacked up, but it reminds me to share Plexus with people, and that I'm an ambassador, you know, that I signed up to be an ambassador, which means I signed up to help people get healthy. And so it's just a good reminder for me. And then also, I love that it's silver. So it reminds me to go silver every month, which is to add 3 people. So you want to go silver to get, you know, to get silver. And then every month you want to go silver again. So you want to add 3 more people. And then those people are going to add 3 more people. And then that is how you're going to build that momentum, and you're going to promote and make more money. So, because, you know, we joined this company because, you know, we do want to get our products paid for, and everybody wants to earn a little extra money, right? So you want to go through your success kit, and there's some really cool brochures in here. This says, what if this could change everything? And so people who are interested in the business, you can give them one of these, and it's just kind of a little, it has a little brief down of our comp plan. We get paid 11 different ways, which is pretty awesome. There's some thank you cards in here. So when you get a new customer, even if they just buy the ProBio, then you can send them a thank you card. Every new customer I get, I send them a thank you card, because I know that that can make a huge difference. I bought something one time and I received a thank you card from them. And I thought that was just so special that they cared enough to send me a little thank you card thanking me. Because, you know, we're not a big corporation. We're, you know, our own business. And so when people buy products from me, they are, you know, really supporting my family. And that's huge, because we are on a 1-income family, excuse me. And my husband's a teacher, and I gave up my accounting career. I was an accountant so that I could stay at home and homeschool my kids. And I gave up a lot of sacrifices for that. You know, I started shopping at thrift stores. I didn't get my nails done. I didn't get my hair done like maybe once a year. Just a lot of things just given up, right? We had to get food from a church. I was on WIC. We were so poor just like 3 years ago. You know, the economy crashed. We almost lost our house, that kind of thing. And just, we were able to sell our house in mid-November. And just in February of this year, and even just with all the extra Plexus money that has come in, we have been able to pay off all our debts, like student loans, and we're 100% debt-free. And I've never been in this position before. I've been married for 13 years. And so this business opportunity is incredible. It really has so much potential. I'm super excited where it's going to take me, and the people that I get to share these products with it's just life-changing. It really is. So moving on to number 3, which kind of ties into that, is you want to state your why. Now, your why is going to be really big. Like, why are you doing Plexus? Why did you sign up to be an ambassador? So maybe in the beginning, it's just, you know, to get your products paid for. But that is not going to drive you to keep going. There will be, you know, hard times. There will be, you know, mountains that you'll have to climb. Right now, we are on a real big high. We just launched or relaunched our flagship product, which is Slim, the pink drink. And we've reformulated it with adding those prebiotics, which is so huge. Like, I can't wait to get it in my system, because I know, like, the results that I had experienced will only just, you know, get greater, and I'm super excited about that. So you want to state your why, and you want to write it down. I have it actually posted above my computer where I see it every single day. And basically, I'll just tell you my why. I'm going to kind of read it, sort of. But I'm doing Plexus so that we can have financial freedom to do more things, have more opportunities, and be able to give more freely. I'm a believer. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe that, you know, he brought this business opportunity to me, and I am able to reach others for him. I have this huge platform now, and I'm able to share the gospel with others, just even on a daily basis. You know, I feel like I share Plexus and I get to share Jesus at the same time. It's awesome. I want to continue to be able to stay at home and homeschool my kids and raise them with Christian values to prepare them for the world. And I want my kids to see what hard work and dedication can do. And I want them to know if they can dream it, they can do it. As a kid, we say, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? And, you know, you hear, oh, I want to be a doctor. I want to fly a plane. I want to be a, fireman and save everybody. And then as we get older, we get bombarded with people telling us we can't do that. No, you got to go to school for that. Or, oh, you got to have more money, or you're not smart enough. We constantly get that negativity into our life. By the time we're adults, then we don't have any dreams. We don't know how to dream. And so I feel like Plexus has really brought that back into my life, and I'm able to dream on what do I want my life to look like. You know, I did the 8 to 5 corporate job, and I was salary, and I made some really good money. You know, I was an accountant, and I had to commute to work, and I had to travel. I had to do all these different things, right? And with Plexus, like you're your own boss. You can make your own hours. No one's going to call you and say, hey, you know, you're not at work today. We do have accountability, you know, if you want it, and I highly suggest you take that accountability and find an accountability partner, so that you are able to keep going when it does get hard and you're like, why am I doing this? So you go back to your why. Number 4 is it says set your business goals. You want to have goals. Like, where do you want to be in 30 days? Like I said, when I joined, in 30 days, I went silver. And that is really easy to do by just finding 3 people. So, and honestly, you know, my 3 people were like, you know, my mom, my best friend, or not my best friend, but a friend of mine. And then actually kind of a random person that just saw my Facebook post and wanted to see if this product was going to work for her. And she decided to sign up as an ambassador because she wanted the best price. So you just never know. So you'd be surprised who could join you. And maybe you want, like I said, get your products paid for. So you need to set those goals on where you want to be. Number 5, it says connect with your sponsor or upline. So the person that that signed you up, that told you about Plexus, you want to connect with them. Hopefully you have a decent relationship with them where you can reach out to them if you have any questions. And actually they got a business builder bonus, and that bonus, that $25 to $50 bonus that they got for signing you up, which you will get when you sign someone up as well, that is actually Plexus paying them to train that person. And so they actually, they are to train you. So, and if you don't have that support, or the person's like far back east or west, and you don't have that person, then you just can reach out to a sideline or something like that. So, but just find somebody that can help you. Don't do this business alone. So I love that we have these Facebook groups. Alyssa Welch has the Faith Family Plexus, and I love the dynamic and the culture on that group. And when you have a bigger team, then you can start your own team page. But I love the support we can get, because I did not get that with my other companies. It was kind of like, oh, here you signed up, and I had to do home parties. And I love that we don't have to do home parties or, you know, buy a bunch of inventory or anything like that. So it's just awesome. The next thing is you want to Step 6, you want to make a Frank's list. So what that stands for, I'm going to read it, is friends, relatives, acquaintances, just, people, you might have like 500 people on your Facebook, and you may or not have met them all. So those would just kind of be acquaintances. Neighborhood kids connections, so anyone that you're connected with. So if your son's on a baseball team or your daughter's in ballet, then you can connect with those moms or dads. And service organizations, so if you're involved like in a church or in any kind of group, a community thing, then you can reach out to them. So you'd be surprised how many people you actually know. And if you do have a Facebook account, I bet you at least have 100 friends right there. And so you want to write down everybody you can think of. You're like even right now, you might be like, oh, my Aunt Debbie needs this product because she's always telling me she doesn't poop right, or she's got like irritable bowel syndrome, or my friend has been dying to lose some weight, or my sister says she doesn't have any energy. You start thinking of what these products can do for people, and then you will just write down names. So you want to try to come up with 100 names. That sounds too like overwhelming. You start with 50 or 25, but just write down names, because those are people that you are going to want to reach out to. Like I said, when I found Plexus, I felt like I seriously had found gold, and I could not keep it to myself. Step 7 is you want to set up 3 face-to-face gatherings. So we kind of call this like a launch party or a sip and see. It can be super simple. So when I first started, I just invited some people over to my house and said, hey, I'd love for you to try, this drink. It's given me so much energy. I no longer need naps. I lost 5 pounds, whatever your results are. You could just, or if you're at work and you just want to start sharing with your friends, but basically you got to let them, they're going to want to taste it. They're going to want to, usually they're going to want to taste it before they buy it. But some people will just jump right in. I didn't get to taste it before I bought it, but I believed in the product, and I had a peace knowing that I had 60 days. So if I really didn't like these products, then I could get all my money back. And I thought that was pretty cool. So, but we actually are doing an online is huge these days, because people just don't have time to like drive to somebody's house to hear a presentation or, that kind of thing. But people do. But online has been really popular, and it's easy because they can just do it, while they're in bed, or, folding laundry or whatever. So we are actually having a launch party this month for anybody really, but I help you guys, get to silver, help you get your products paid for, and see you get successful. So that is that. And so ideally you would do at least a sip and see locally where you live, and then at least an online launch. They said 3, so if you could set up another one, that's great. The sooner the better. Some people think they have to have this amazing testimony like, wow, I lost all this weight, or, oh, I don't need this, my diabetes is, I don't need medication anymore. My diabetes is all under control because of Plexus. Like, you don't need to wait to have this huge testimony. You will know in a few days. You should feel a difference. You should feel that you have more energy. You should feel that you're, you might even see the scale go down, or you might, in the beginning, they want you to take, if you're into the weight loss thing and you really do want to lose weight, take your measurements, your before measurements, take your before picture, And you might actually lose inches before you lose pounds. So don't get too crazy on the scale if you're into that. But I think it's more important that you feel amazing, that you feel different, that you have the energy to play with your kids, that you're a better mom, that you're a happier wife, that is more important really than losing weight. Like that's all like a side effect really. So focus on how it really makes you feel, and you'll notice that you will love it and that you're a happier person. It just changes your mood. When our blood sugar is regulated, we are just awesome. That's how we're supposed to be. So that is why people need this product, is because of just how they feel. Number 8, step 8 is set up your back office. So you guys all have a back office. So when you signed up, you paid $34.95. And so you get your own website. So your website is like shopmyplexus.com, Crystal Walker. Like that's my website. Although apparently there's another Crystal Walker in Plexus. So I'm Crystal Walker 1. So anyways, so whatever that website is, that is where you send your customers to, and people that want to join your team, like join Plexus as an ambassador. But for you, if you want to order like your action pack or order any extra additional products, you want to see who's joined your team, you want to see who's bought the products as a customer, that is all done in your back office. And so there's shareables back there, there's tools back there, there's training, there's just all different kinds of things. So you want to get into your back office. It should have been emailed to you. If you don't know the back office website, ask your sponsor, or we can maybe type it here. But I think it's just like Plexus back office, Evo back office or something like that. So, but get with your sponsor or the person that signed you up, and they will let you know if you have not gotten into your back office. So, and yeah, speaking of back office, hopefully you all registered for the big reveal, and you are anxiously wanting to get your action pack. So you will receive a email or a text or both that says you are ready, you're ready to go. Head to your back office and order your action pack. So when you get that email, you want to go running. You want to go running to your back office, and you want to go boop and get that, because you get they give you such an amazing deal for what they're charging you. They're giving you like 2 bags of the new Slim. And right now the new Slim is only available to people who registered for the big reveal, or people that are joining as a new ambassador. So if you sign somebody up tonight or tomorrow or just sometime in this month, they have the opportunity to get that new Slim in their welcome pack. But only people that have registered for the big reveal, that are ambassadors, they can get that action pack. So you get 2 bags, and you get like all these other samples of like Slim and Block and Slim and Accelerator and all these different things, and brochures. So they just want to set us up for success. And so I'm going to have a huge team like launch party to taste the new pink drink. So I'm super excited. Everybody's like bombarding me and asking me when can I order? And I'm like, you just have to wait. You just got to wait for your email. You got to be patient. So I just ordered mine yesterday, and I'm like stalking my phone. I'm like, where's my tracking number, right? I want to know when this is going to get here so I can set up my big sip and see with my team. So yeah, so do that. Number 9, it says explore the Plexus Learning Center. So that tells you where to go, and it says you'll be visiting often, and there's a lot of training. And you can also purchase your business cards too. And so that's not required, but I purchased my business cards in my first month because I knew that I was going to do this business and I was going to do it right. And I saw the potential, and I was going to take my cards and I was just going to hand them out to people. Because if you think about it, if you're like at your son's baseball game or something like that, or you're in church and you're talking about the drink and they're like, well, do you have it? Like, where do I get it? Like, can I get some more information? Like, what are the ingredients? Well, if you have your business card, you can just hand it to them and say, my website's right here. This is all my information to contact me. In fact, if you give a sample out to somebody, you make sure that you get their information. Like, you can hand them a business card, but get their information. Otherwise, you may never hear or see that person ever again. So don't be handing out samples left and right to people. When I hand out a sample, I tell them, and like, I'll be like, oh, I might have a sample. Let me check. And so then I usually carry about 3 samples in my purse at all times. And when I give them a sample, I tell them that I only give samples out to people that that really want to try it. And then I will follow up with them. And so I actually set up an appointment to follow up with them to find out how they like it. So I'm all about, if they just want to try it, that's fine. But I want to know, did they like it? Did not, right? So, and when you follow up with that person, don't be like, hey, how did you like the Slim? You want to start off with like a positive note. You want to say, do you just love the Slim? Isn't it so yummy? And if you start off positive, whether you're on the phone or in a text message or, messenger, then most of the time they're going to respond, yeah, you're right. It was awesome. But if you just say, hey, what did you think? They have an opportunity now to kind of give you a negative feedback if they choose to. So that's just a little tip I've learned, and it works.
Open-ended questions, right, Crystal?
What?
Open-ended questions, always.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, there's so much information to go through. But one thing about this Plexus Learning Center, I'll just be honest, I honestly don't know if I really have gone to it or I've really watched a lot if there's training videos on that site. But we actually have Alyssa and Joy Olson. She's a senior gold ambassador. They set up a training page. So it's like another group page, but with, I don't know, like 23, 24 training videos. And those videos are awesome. We've all the people that really want to do this business have watched them. And so you want to make it your goal to like try to watch at least one a day. They're super helpful, and you can watch them on your own time. It's awesome.
Hey, Crystal, do you want me to show the back office?
Sure.
Let me see if I can share it really quick.
Okay.
Because that way y'all can see what we're doing. So here's mine. Just ignore my stuff. But if you guys are, I don't even know. Has anybody not looked in their back office yet? So I know here, the reports is where I go often. If you're not there, I would definitely go through there. You could see customers. You could see your points, your paycheck, those things. So just go through those as you can. But I usually spend a lot of time at my detailed genealogy because that tells me who everybody is. But what Crystal's talking about is in the communications section. There's, tons of stuff. No, that's under training. There's this is where you can find messages. Oh, my CPU usage is affecting the meeting quality. I apologize. That's where you find like information and events. But training, you guys, this training is rad. Training, you can get back office training. You can do Success on Demand, which is a lot of really cool training videos, and tools. You want to talk about tools, Crystal? These are rad.
Yeah, tools. If you want to just, I'll talk and you point.
Okay, you tell me.
If you go to the shareables right here, this is where you want to go. So you want to go in here, and this, you can create your own graphics too, but these graphics are totally approved and compliant and awesome.
Well, let me go down.
Scroll down here. Look at, this is our new catalog.
I'm trying to
that came out this winter. It's beautiful, but now they're going to redo it again.
It's not letting me. Wait, hold on. Maybe if I go.
Oh, it's not?
No, I got it. I just had to come over here. It's not.
Oh, because it's taking up the screen.
There we go.
Yeah. So anyways, just anything you want to know, you know, the shareable tools, the tools to share on social media, which we will get into.
Videos.
So there's videos and there's graphics, and so you can just push the share buttons.
Yep, if you go to Facebook, it goes directly to your Facebook or Pinterest or whatever.
Or if you want to email it to somebody.
It's really cool. And this is the new Slim stuff. All the information on the new Slim right here. Okay, so this is rad. And you just you can download those and send them to people. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So you want to take advantage of those, and if you just need a little more help on figuring that out, get with your sponsor. They will love to help you, and if not, then find somebody who likes to help people.
It's just, if you don't know where stuff is, it's hard to navigate, but start poking around in your back office. It's just really fun. I mean, let me try to go back here. If there's anything we can go back and see. I don't know if there's much else we want to look at, but if it will let me. It's just being weird. Yeah, it's being weird. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah, so you can go, this is where you do all your shopping, set up your convenience order over there. And if you ever want to change your website name or you want to change your credit cards, that's where you do it over here. This is important. Like, people don't know that this is here. But you want to look at your website. I had somebody today call me. I don't know what my website is. I'm like, well, you can log in, go to account services, and go to my website. It's all here. Just poke around.
Yeah, and upload a picture. Well, Alyssa doesn't have a picture, but if you upload,
it's not there. It left.
Oh, but if you upload a picture when you send your link, your website to somebody, like in a message, then it will show your picture, and then you know for a fact you sent them your website and not somebody else's.
I think my old one, I had brunette hair anyway, so I need to change it.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many different things. So one thing I want to go over is in your Success Kit, you got these awesome product cards. These are awesome. So they have a picture. Can you guys see that? They have a picture of the product, and they have a little bit about the product, and they even have, like, on the back, like, talking points and what you could say to somebody. So in the beginning, well, I still carry these around with me in my purse, and there's also a pricing guide in here. So someone's like, how much is X Factor? How much is Triplex? You need to, like, start learning those numbers. I'm a numbers person, so I have a lot of it memorized, but just carry them in your purse and then you won't have to memorize them. But in the beginning, when I was, like, meeting with people, I wanted to just tell them all about the products, right? That they're so amazing. I would just get these cards out and I'd be like, this is ProBio. It looks like this, and it provides 5 strains of probiotic bacteria. I just read it off the card. Who cares, right? You're just learning the information. Hey, I just found out about these awesome products that you have to try. So we'll go right into social marketing. That's the new thing. It's social marketing. So you probably have heard of network marketing, right? So if you've ever seen a movie or, bought something that you just loved, you shared it with somebody, right? At least, like, your mom or your sister, best friend, somebody. Oh my goodness, look at this awesome new dress that I got, or look at this deal I got. That is network marketing, except for they don't get paid to tell that person. But Plexus actually will pay you for telling other people about their products, if they buy them, of course. But so I love that we can just tell people how great these products are, and then they send us money. So actually get paid. You can have it set up where it pays you directly into your bank account. So you don't have to wait for a check like the olden days and deposit it. So there's a couple different ways, but I love having the money directly into my bank account. And when you add a new ambassador, then you actually get paid the following Friday. So you can actually get paid 5 times a month. It's crazy. And just as you build your team, like you get paid for all these different ways, right? But the main way you want to know how you get paid is if you purchase or if you sell over 100 PV, then Plexus will pay you 15% commission. Now, my goal every month is to have it at least 500 PV, because once it hits 500 PV, you are actually going to get paid 25% commission instead of 15%. Okay, that's just one way. So the other way I mentioned to you is when you sign up a new ambassador that joins your team, whether for wholesale or they want to start sharing the products and make money themselves. You get paid, I said, $25 to $50 each person that joins. So that's another way. Another way is you get a preferred customer, and you really don't want to sign up retail customers. I have some people that insist on signing up retail, but you really want to push preferred because you get paid better. You actually get paid extra money every time a preferred customer buys an item, and every item has its own like amounts designated. So that's a third way. And then the fourth way, there's 11 ways, but I'm just gonna go over the 4 because it gets a little crazy. But the fourth way is once you add 3 people to your team and you go silver, then Plexus starts paying you like it's like profit share, and you actually get so much money per person based off like number of points. So there's a point system in this company, and you'll learn it, but basically the levels, like when you sign somebody up, they're your level 1. And if that person signs up somebody, that's your level 2. And then if your level 2 signs somebody up, that's your level 3, and it goes all the way down to level 7. But the first 3 levels, you get 5 points for each person that has 100 PV in their back office. So I don't want to overwhelm you because it's kind of a lot, but you'll learn, and you can just ask questions at any time along the way to your sponsor. The next thing I want to go over is posting, because y'all, that is huge. Okay, I say y'all. I don't even live in Texas. I think the Plexus thing. My best friend in high school, I had 2 best friends, and she married a guy from Texas, but she was in the country and very Texan-ish, and she would say y'all because she went to Abilene University. It was a college in Texas. So I always think of her. But posting on Facebook is really not an option. Like, there are so many people on Facebook, and a lot of people go on Facebook for different reasons, right? But mainly, like, you know, they're bored, or they're looking to just, I don't know, like they want to get motivated, or they need some inspiration, or there's so many different reasons, but a lot of people are using it for their business. And we Plexus ambassadors, we have found, and this has just been done from, you know, all the way up, you know, Celeste, who's the double diamond, the biggest earner in our company. Even she started out this way, and she still posts on her Facebook page. But we post about Plexus. We make it about our lives. We make Plexus, we bring it into our life. We don't want to sound so salesy, like we're just selling a product. We want to send a message that says, hey, look, you know, I was that tired mama before. You know, I'm a mama of 4 kids, of young kids, and I'm with them all day long because I homeschool them, and I need all the energy I can get. And I see your post, you know, that you had a hard day and you're struggling, and I totally get that. We all have hard days, but you know, this product that I found, like, could really help, you know, give you more energy. Like, so I post because I want to inspire and motivate people. I'm looking to bring people home to stay at home with their kids if that's what they want. But so they don't have to have that 9-to-5 job. Like, who really does like that, lifestyle, right? I know probably a lot of you guys, have that job. And I know a lot of people they don't have that plan B. Like, there's no option for them to stay home. And so if I can help people, be able to do that, then that's awesome. And then be able to share the health with people, because so many people are looking for what we have, you guys. And with this new Slim, it is just going to blow everything out of the water. Like, we have a patent pending on it, and that is just huge to be a part of a company that is selling a product where no one else can get their hands on. That is huge. So posting on Facebook, here are some do's and don'ts. First thing is, first of all, if you have less than 500 friends, you need to increase your friend list. So in order to do that, you want to friend other Plexus ambassadors so that you can see how they post and get ideas. Now, we don't ask, hey, can I borrow your post? Or, oh, is that okay? We don't share each other's posts. But what we do is we copy it, or, we save it. If you scrolling down your Facebook post and you see something that you like, you can just push the save button and you can go post it at a later time. But what you want to do is you want to save the graphic. Usually there's a graphic. And if you have a graphic with a post, it really draws attention for somebody else that is, just scrolling through Facebook. If they see that graphic, they'll most of the time look at that. And then they'll stop and see. Now, they may not even like your post. They may not comment on your post, but people are watching you. I have people join my team that have been watching me for a year. So you need to keep posting. Make it your goal. Like, I typically post about 3 times a day, somewhat Plexus related, and then also about my life. So don't just post about Plexus. You need to post other things like that you're into. So if you're into gardening, post about your gardening project. Or if you're into I don't know, or post, your kids, or, doing ballet or playing ball or whatever it is. But definitely post more than just Plexus. And if 3 times sounds like a lot, I have somebody, I just say, just post once a day, but whatever you choose to do, just be consistent, because when you stop posting, people are going to think that you're like, oh, that was just a phase. She tried it for a while, that she's kind of done with that. And so people who see my posts, they know that I'm not going anywhere. I've been posting consistently for a year, and so they know, okay, it's the real deal. Crystal's found something she loves that she's passionate about, and she is going to tell the world, right? But I don't want to seem too salesy, so I really try to get creative with my post. But in the beginning, you can just copy and paste, but don't share. We don't push that share button. We don't like it. People don't really want to. They won't see it. They'll just scroll past it. So, and you want to be careful when you're posting on Facebook that you are posting positively. Like, you're not posting, because people are going to join your team, but they're not going to join someone who's really negative, or, who's eating all these donuts or something, if you're going to be sharing on Facebook, you need to present that lifestyle that Plexus represents, which is that healthy lifestyle. So, it's really awesome. Just find health goals that you're into. Maybe it's I'm going to start walking. Maybe you don't even walk, and then start posting that journey. And people like to follow journeys. I just trained for my first half marathon, and I had so many people watching me whoa, this girl's crazy. She's going to run a half marathon. And I would post, hey, I ran 5 miles today. And people just started watching that, and they're watching people, they're watching you. They want to, people want to change. They want to eat better. They want to exercise. They want to look better. They want to feel better. People do want to change, and some people are just kind of stuck. and they don't know how. And so if you can be that person that helps motivate them and inspire them, then that is huge. Number 10, back to the guide, it says get connected and stay connected. So there are events in your area. There are, wherever you live, just there's other people, there's other ambassadors out there. There's other sip and sees that you can get connected to and bring your friends to. There is a huge Plexus convention. It's the annual convention, and it's in Las Vegas. There's going to be, like 13,000 ambassadors in the MGM Grand Arena. It's going to be wild. My husband's coming with me this year, and I'm bringing a team of, I don't know, like 4 or 5 people. So I'm super excited because last year I went and I was just a silver ambassador all by myself, but it was awesome. So awesome, like unreal, the energy that you get in that room. So yeah, and then there's Leaders Retreat coming up. It's a huge, awesome trip that you'll get to win and earn if you want to do that. You just have to work hard all summer. It's awesome. And then there's a Super Saturday. So there's lots of trips you can win. And oh man, Plexus just goes over the top of for everything. So I think I've covered like the basics, right? So what questions do you guys have?
Well, I wanted to chop in real quick and tell you guys about a couple of things that we actually kind of touched on this last, in our last call with Cheyenne, was just how you guys can know that this company has your back. This company is the greatest company ever. They do nothing without us in mind. It's the best comp plan in the world, like Crystal talked about. If you don't understand it now, don't worry about it, you will. This company is the greatest company in the world. This business is fantastic. You can do it in the nicks and crannies of your life. Believe in this company. And one other thing I wanted to touch on is we have, well, 2 things actually. One thing is we have 2 events coming up. Next week is a launch event for new ambassadors, which are most of you guys. I already put the post up. I've created the event. If you want to be invited to that, just go tag yourself underneath that event. But this is where you're going to invite all of your friends because you don't have to do any of the work. Yay! You want to just invite everybody, and we are going to be a live event, and we're going to have some fun people on there and sharing their testimonies, and there'll be some prizes, and that's who you want to invite. Then we're going to be doing a huge team-wide event the following week, the week before convention. I think it's the 23rd, and that's team-wide where we're all inviting people. There'll probably be a really cool prize drawing. But with this new Slim, you guys, this is such a game changer. If you're new, you probably don't know too much about it, but for those of us, I mean, this is ultimate wellness. Having prebiotics and probiotics, it's the full gamut, full circle of gut health. Like, this is huge. Nobody else has it. And like Crystal said, patent pending. We have one other product with a patent, that's our X Factor. Nobody else can have it, and that vitamin rocks. So you guys, you've joined at the best possible time. Capitalize on it. This is so much fun. I'm so excited. So those 2 events. And one other thing I want you guys to start doing, I'm not sure Crystal mentioned, I'm sure she did, personal development.
No, I didn't mention it.
There is so many great books out there. I'm not saying you have to go read a network marketing book, but you need to work on you in one way or another. Network marketing books are good because they kind of give you the feel of what this is all about. If you want suggestions of that, I can post those later. But you've got to be reading 10 minutes a day, something to that effect.
Here's one I'm currently reading right now.
That book is great. Anything John Maxwell is fantastic. I learned so much from the book. I cried through that book. It was so good. But be reading something to better yourself. Do it with a friend, do whatever, but be reading something. I can give you tons of places to start. If you like faith-based stuff, I'm a fan. I kind of read a network marketing book or a growth book and a faith-based one at the same time. But read. I've never read so much in my life. And you may think you don't have time, but everybody has 10 minutes. So that's my spiel as far as that's concerned. But this company is on the cusp of legacy, you guys. It's such an exciting time to be a part of this. I'll shut up now. So now we can have questions. I'm going to unmute actually people. So if you're super, super loud, just mute yourself.
Wasting my time, blah, blah.
Okay. If you have a question, go for it. Or not.
But honestly, like, if you're putting effort into it, And they always say like momentum follows momentum.
Alicia, do you know you're muted?
I am unmuted?
Yeah, you're unmuted. Do you have any? I muted everybody.
Did you hear me say momentum is doing momentum?
Yeah.
It does, right? Momentum follows momentum.
It totally does.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, any questions, anybody?
I guess I have one question. I don't know if this is related with what we're speaking with, but I'm not getting my notifications from my downline when somebody joins my downline's team. And I already called, maybe I can just work this out with customer service, but I called customer service regarding it, and they supposedly fixed the issue. But do you guys have that issue at all?
I don't. The only time I don't get notifications is when it's an upgrade. Upgrades you won't get notified of upgrades. It's weird. So I don't know if that's a situation, but I know you won't get those. And if somebody doesn't order a welcome pack, you don't get notifications either.
Okay, so it's only when they order a welcome pack do
Yes.
the upline get notifications.
Yes. So upgrades are no, and if they order just like if somebody joins and they just buy something not welcome pack, you won't get that notification. You have to kind of go search for it. It's kind of a bummer.
Okay, great.
But yeah.
Perfect. That answers that question then.
Good. No, good one.
But if you get a new customer, you should be notified by email.
Yeah. New customers, yes.
On the level 1 aspect. If they're directly our level 1, then that's when we get notified, correct?
Yes, just if you're
Like, let's say what? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Any other questions?
Excuse me. We just had a question.
Yeah.
If we sign up a customer and they order the Slim, is it the new Slim that they're getting right now, or they're getting the old Slim right now?
Old Slim. Customers, yeah, customers won't get it till I think at least after the 21st, because that's the last day that we can order action packs. I believe as of now. So that deal I think ends on the 21st. So it'll probably be after that. I would think before convention, but because they told us later in May, that's about all I know. But
Okay.
they can get it. But what I was saying too last time is definitely get them intrigued and put them on the list. Say, hey, if you want to try this, then I'm going to put you on the list to be the first person I notify when it's available for you. So definitely get them wanting it. Yeah.
Another question. So I just posted a post and I said, whoever wants a sample of this new Slim, comment to me, and I have several people that did that. How many Slims should I send these people? I'm feeling like I'm feeling like if I send them one, that's going to be backlash on me, but at the same time, it's gonna, they're spreading out. So, yeah. Okay.
Cheyenne's only sending one, so I'm only sending one, and I'm cheap, so.
Yeah, just send them one because they can, if they want, like they can buy a 3-day or a 7-day, trial if they want. But really, people just want to know if they like it, if they're going to like it, if they're going to drink something for, 30, 60 days. So just send them one. They just want to taste it. That's it. Or they want to make sure nothing like weird happens to them, like they don't die or something.
I'm not going to die. Yeah. Any other questions?
Any questions on like posting or anything like that?
Also, the FFP Silver Stars, Johanna talked about Frank's lists and building lists today. So that's a good one to go see if you haven't gone on that page yet today. Also really good. And Joy talks about posting too. So if there's any thoughts on that too, you can post. Yeah. And also don't forget about social media. I wouldn't do more than 2 versions of social media at a time. You'll get bogged down. You'll get overwhelmed. Be like, how do I do this Pinterest thing? Just stick with 2 at the most. And if you want to revert to something else and move on to something else, that's fine. But I would definitely just stick to 2 just because it's a little overwhelming for everybody.
Facebook is really easy. Most people are on it, and it's really easy to learn and post things.
Instagram's more of a science. I'm getting there.
Yeah, me too.
It is a science because getting in different chats, and it's just weird, but it's science. But yeah. What questions?
Well, and for I don't know if anybody else does this, but usually I'll like post something to Instagram and then share it with Facebook. So you're really only posting once. Like less work, but double the payoff.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, you can do that. Saves time.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
when you're creating a post on Instagram, towards the bottom before you post it or finalize it, there's a share to, and you can choose Facebook. I think there's other things like maybe Twitter or something else you can share it to. And it'll basically post it to Instagram and then post it to Facebook too.
and you can maybe, so you don't have a billion hashtags on Facebook, you can only do a few, hit it to Facebook, and then you can add your hashtags in your first comment, so it's not all hashtags all the time. I don't do that all the time, but that's a way to make it less annoying on Facebook. You have all the hashtags.
Right, and like I have some friends that use Facebook but not Instagram. So like if ever I needed to tag somebody in something, I'll just go to my Facebook and then go and tag them in the picture, because Instagram, they don't have an Instagram name, so you can't do like at and then the person's name kind of a thing.
Totally. But that's also, don't feel like you have to recreate the wheel on the posting. I have so many posts saved, you guys. If I see one, and this is something too, if you see the same post going over and over and over again, it's annoying. You're like, oh, the same Plexus people are posting the same post on the same day. Don't do that. Save it for later. Do it in like 3 or 4 days to where it'll hit a different cycle of people and you don't annoy them. I will say my husband, when he sees that, he's like, that's so annoying. They're all posting the same dumb question. It might have been fun the first time around, but when everybody else does it, it gets a little annoying. So if you see one that's being used a lot, go, oh, I'm going to save that. I'm going to use that one later. I do that all the time. So use that save feature. It's really, really good. Mm-hmm. But definitely copy and paste. Don't share. Like Crystal said that too. Copy and paste. Make it your own. Tweak the words if you want. I do that all the time. Couple people to follow on our team who have really good posts. Andrea Buck has really good posts. Chrissy Pacheco has really good posts. Steal them. She don't care. We don't care. Carlene Mowry has really good posts. So if you're not friends with those people, friend them. But steal away, because that's what it's there. It's all one Plexus anyway. So.
Yep. Feel free to send me a friend request too.
Yes, friend us. Friend as many Plexus people as you possibly can.
Yeah, because then you get the support too, like Plexus ambassadors liking your posts, and then other non-Plexus people will see that and they'll be like, oh, look at all those likes that she got, or look at those comments, and then they'll want to see what the comments say, and they'll be intrigued that way.
Those Facebook algorithms.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
What else? Any other thoughts? Last questions? Because I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. Any other thoughts? Are you sure? Alicia's like with her hands over there.
She's good.
We were taking sales techniques from when we sold wedding dresses, 15 years ago, and how can we use those to
share?
Oh, we were just talking about when you're genuine, like really genuine, want to help people with the products and say like, hey, I really think this will help you. I really, I thought about you when I heard about this product. That genuine attitude almost does more than like, oh my God, being, salesman-y or whatever.
Yes, we don't want salespeople. No. It's all about the relationships. You're exactly right. Exactly right.
Oh, I just thought of something. One thing that you guys want to take advantage of, and it totally works, is especially when you're new and you don't really know what to say because you don't really know the science behind the products or how it really does what it does, then your upline, so say, somebody reaches out to you and says, hey, I'm interested in Plexus, or what's Plexus, and you don't want to scare them or you don't know what to say, you can just automatically start a 3-way chat with your sponsor upline person that signed you up and just introduce them as your friend. So you would say, hi, Nicole. I wanted to introduce you. This is my friend, Crystal Walker. She introduced me to Plexus, and she's been on the products, for a year, and she can help answer any questions you have. And then basically your sponsor will just kind of take over the chat and help answer some of those questions. And you can chime in if you want, but they kind of like take over and kind of help do some of the work for you. And that's kind of what we're here for. So I did that with one of my newbies, and the lady wants to join in a couple weeks. So I was really excited about that. But it definitely works. And so if you just need help with that, then go ahead and reach out to them.
Yes, do not recreate the wheel. Let people help you. Don't feel like you're on your own. That's what our team focuses about. We're helping each other all the time. Yeah. Any other questions or thoughts?
Sylvia, do you have any questions as you're laughing?
No, I'll just talk to you later, you know.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Well,
Yeah, what do you do when you're just dead tired? I mean, the pink drink is awesome, and I am starting to feel the effects of it. So I have, I'm going to give it time. I just started. And thank you, Crystal, for introducing me. But right now, I want to get through understanding the whole concept by reading through all of my materials, and then I'll reach out to you.
Okay. Awesome.
I mean, you know me, single mom, full-time job, 3 kids.
I feel like
it's going to take a while for that energy to boost in, but I'm counting on it.
it will. It will.
Yeah, and then when you get a hold of that new Slim, when you're able to order your action pack.
I know. I'm waiting for my email, my text, whatever.
I know. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for Tom's. My husband's hasn't come yet, and I'm like, come on. Although I did hear they're up to like April 25th, as those people that have registered. So we're getting there.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Well, I don't want to keep you guys. I really appreciate that you joined. Crystal, thank you so much for explaining everything tonight.
You're welcome.
So helpful. And if you guys don't hesitate to ask questions on our team pages, this is what don't ever feel like you're alone. Ever, 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 ever. Because this is seriously a family. And it's a lot of fun too. So anybody doesn't have any other questions, I'm going to end the recording. And I'll say goodnight.
Bye, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Joy.
Bye, guys.